Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to our EVES auction room here this morning. Just the one property for you this morning, so certainly a great property indeed. So my name's Grant Child, simply facilitating the proceedings and coattailing the fantastic work of our marketing consultant, Aman Bali, who of course based out of our Rhoda office. I've also got Mark and Janine on hand here. They're at the back of the room here. If you need any assistance through proceedings, pop your hand up and they will help you. And of course, Amber up the front here is looking after all the technology. Let's just quickly run through the pros and cons of buying at auction, folks. Obviously, documentation, well, that's been widely circulated by Aman and his team as well. The Property Sale and Purchase Agreements Guide put out by the Real Estate Authority. Any bidding on the auction today is on the basis we've provided you with that document there, of course, and when you sign the contract, you're confirming in writing that we've provided to you. And if you haven't seen one, well, they are available on the table just over there on your left-hand side. Also on the table, folks, is finalised copies of the contract of sale that we worked to, a very clear, concise, easy document, of course, approved by the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, the Auckland District Law Society, and of course our vendor solicitor. We trust that you have run it past your solicitor as well, because when you bid today, you bid on the basis of a cash unconditional sale, deemed to have accepted the vendor's title without any rights of requisition. I'm going to take you back to the front page of that contract that sets out the pretty much the rules of engagement in terms of any bidding. That's what you see up there on the screen behind me, all set out in clause 2 on the front page there. I'm not going to go through that in its entirety. Again, I'm going to assume that you've read, understood and accept that information there. I just remind you, your obligations, should the hammer fall in your favour this morning, you are the successful purchaser. We just require your autograph and a little bit of your hard-earned cash. Only 10% of the purchase price is required today, and of course the balance is payable on settlement date, and I'll confirm that date for you very shortly indeed. I just want to also cover off vendor bidding, folks. I will only use vendor. I'm the only one authorised to submit vendor bids. I will only use a vendor bid if I've only got one person that's participating in the auction. It is simply a technique of working alongside you, working with you, to advance you to a level where I call it the negotiating platform. It is below the seller's reserve price, and it's an opportunity for you to continue discussions with our seller and help you purchase the property. If I'm holding a bid at any level as a vendor bid, folks, be very clear, the vendors, they're not interested in talking to you at that level. You will need to be above that if you want to purchase the property. So simply a technique, if you're the only one bidding, to help you get onto that negotiating platform and purchase the property here today. Happy to answer any questions at this juncture. No questions? Right, let's not waste any more time. We'll go straight to the property in question, and that is the property, of course, at 45 Western Heights Drive. Now, Aman, as I've already introduced, mate, he is one of those salespeople in Hamilton here that is known for delivering dream homes with a smile and a handshake that seals the deal every single time as well. The legal aspects of the property, as we work our way through that, you remember that it's a freehold estate. 631 square metres of land, more or less, is what's on offer here today, all described in record of title SA 48C folio 626, of course housed in the South Auckland Registry Office. 3 weeks from today's date is your settlement date, unless of course you've made any alternative arrangements, but if you do need an alternative date, talk to Aman and he will facilitate that for you instantly. Aman, any changes to the channels list that you've had circulated out there?
No.
No, I wouldn't have thought so. Not the way your team certainly dot the I's and cross the T's in terms of all your documentation out there. So back to the property itself, let's have a quick look at that. A home that's so elegant, even the chandeliers are blushing. That's the type of quality that you've got in this home here. The kitchen, well, that's certainly a culinary masterpiece. You'll be whipping up meals so good that even Uber Eats will get jealous of what you're producing in that wonderful kitchen there. You've got the 2 living areas, one for entertaining guests, the other for hiding from them if you want to get away from them, or certainly if you want to get away from the kids from time to time. Those 2 living areas facilitate that, and of course a great opportunity if you're really into your sports. Then the kids can be in one area and you can be isolated watching your favourite sports on TV there. Let's not forget that wonderful private backyard that comes with the property. You've got the lemon tree that's absolutely perfect for making your homemade lemonade or those margaritas while being the envy of your friends of owning such a stunning property. This type of property, folks, it's a little bit like a crayfish pot. Once you're in there, it's really hard to get out. So in your hands, buyers, we're here today. Our vendors are keen to work with the cash interest. Who says go on the auction this morning? You start me away at whatever figure you would like to start it at. Happy to work alongside you from there. I know Aman's got some interest outside of the auction room, so your opportunity, if you're in that position of cash, start me away now. Where would you like to commence the auction? Want to start us away, sir? Interesting when you see husband and wife. Well, I'm assuming it's husband and wife sitting in front of each other instead of beside each other. Might want to communicate. If you'd like to purchase the property, we're giving you the opportunity here today. Where do we say go? You might want to look over your shoulder, man. He's looking at you. He's obviously looking for some instructions. I'm going to call it 3 times for a start, otherwise we'll close the auction. You run the risk of going into one of those multiple offers afterwards. It's what we call a blind auction. If you're in a position of cash, now's the time to let me know. Happy to work alongside you whilst the auction is live. First call now for an opening bid. Second time.
It's like 1 million.
$1 million? A little bit optimistic, but I'll take the start at $1 million and we'll travel to $50,000 rises from here. Away from my instructions at this point in time, at $1 million, underway over here at $1 million. At $1 million it is, looking for a $50,000 rise from here. What about over here on the left-hand side of the room? First call now at $1 million. Second time, third. Last opportunity, are we in routes? Going to work alongside you then, sir, at $1,050,000 on a vendor bid. Take me to 1.1 if you will. Here's your opportunity now. $1,050,000, be very clear, it's a vendor bid at this point in time. 1.1 can I say from you? It's with me, vendor bid at $1,050,000. Take it to 1.1, we'll give you the opportunity to talk to the seller. No? Can't sell it to you at this level, at $1,050,000. First call now. Second. Last opportunity to take it to 1.1. Well, that sort of level, man, I'm not going to leave it at that sort of level. I'm going to advance it one more on behalf of the vendor then at $1.1 million. It's a vendor bid at 1.1. If I don't get any further bidding, I'm going to shut the auction down, leave the man to continue with his work. It's a great property, it's got plenty of quality, certainly worthy of an excess of where we are at the moment. Vendor bid at 1.1 and away from my instructions. Happy to take another 50 to put you in that position to be able to talk to our sellers. Not here to dilly-dally. First call now for any advance on 1.1, otherwise I'm simply going to shut the auction down. Second time. Third. Last opportunity. Need a decision? In or outs? Final opportunity. Okay, at the moment I'm going to shut the auction down. The auction is now closed. The property is still available for sale. If you are interested in the property, if you're watching via the live stream, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. If you want to purchase an absolute quality property, contact Aman at our Rotorua office and he will help you with this. 45 Western Heights Drive, auction closed, still very much available, and we look forward to seeing your interest coming forward after the auction there, Aman. Thanks for your attendance today, folks, at the team at EVES. On behalf of the team at EVES, enjoy the rest of your wonderful Waikato day. Thank you.